I hope you clicked on this video today because you were looking for a purple eyeshadow tutorial using the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette right here. And if so, then you were in the right place because in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you how I got this gorgeous eye makeup look right here. Go ahead and keep watching, it's coming your way right now. Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. If you've been here for a bit, if you are new, I'm super glad that you're here today. My name is Lauren and my channel is all about making beauty easy for the girl who thinks that she can't. My hope today is that you will consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so that you can get alerts every single time I upload new videos, which is typically every single Friday, and sometimes I even sprinkle in stuff like this. My hope today too is that you will smash that thumbs up button if you are super excited to learn about this purple eyeshadow look that I have created right here. And it really helps me out so much when you guys hit the thumbs up button, so I seriously appreciate it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. With that said, we're actually going to do this makeup look today, but I want to give you just a wee bit of backstory on how this kind of came out. If you follow me on Instagram, you might already know this, but I shared a post a few weeks ago and it was a different eye makeup look actually. And I was just talking about how, ow, I just hit my elbow. Oh, it hurt. I was talking about how, honestly, like I get in ruts sometimes, and I'm not one of those makeup artists that sits down with my palettes, looks at them and goes, oh my gosh, I have 60 eye makeup looks that I could create. That is not me. In fact, it's quite the opposite. I look at those palettes, and if there's like more than 4 eyeshadows, I get really intimidated. Because you guys know I'm a tomboy at heart, so that just doesn't come natural for me. I learned everything on YouTube, and I learned from mimicking things that other people did and playing with stuff to get it for my eye shape and my face shape. So when I went through that rut, I got on my favorite place to go for inspiration, which is Pinterest, and I found a makeup look that I had actually recreated, and I decided that I would do a few more of those. One of my favorite things to find on Pinterest when I'm on there looking for inspiration is to go to what's called a pictorial, and I'm not sure if you even know what that is, but I'm actually gonna drop the inspiration for this recreation into the video right now, and this is what a pictorial looks like. So you can see that this girl's eye makeup is completely done. She shows the palette that she's using, and then she shows the order of the actual shadows that she uses and where she places them on her eye. And I just absolutely love this because next to a video, this is one of the coolest ways to absolutely learn makeup. And so what I did was I found 4 really cool pictorial looks that I liked. I recreated them, and then I shared them on Instagram with you guys, and I said, hey, I want y'all to vote and let me know exactly what you want to see on my channel next. And this look won with an absolute landslide. So it is the first look, and I thought I was only gonna do just like the biggest one or the one that got the most votes, but because of how many of you guys wanted to see all of them, I'm actually gonna be doing these in the order that they won. So this is the first one, and you can expect to see the other 3 looks kind of sprinkled in throughout my channel over the next several weeks. So I hope you really enjoy that. And let me just say this before I push you guys into the footage. This is really such a great way for you to learn makeup. What's awesome is that my eyes don't look exactly like hers. They're not going to. I have hooded eyes and I have to change the shaping and all of that good stuff. And so I love to recreate these looks because I get to do it for my eye shape, and then I get to teach you guys how to do it. And of course you get to recreate it yourself and see how it turns out. I hope you guys really enjoy this look so much. And of course, I'm only gonna focus on the eyes because that was obviously what this whole look was about, but I will list all the products for you down in the description box below so that if you do wanna check them out, you can, and of course, I'll show them to you in the video. Enjoy every second of this, and please, of course, tag me on social media if you recreate it. All right, everybody, let's get started, and we are going to use color 1 with a big flat fluffy crease brush, and we're going to go ahead and put this all over the upper crease part of our eye, and this is obviously going to be our transition color as we start to blend those other colors into the eye look. So just place this in windshield wiper motions all over that top part of the eye, and that is all you're going to do here. And then next we're going in with color 2, and we're going to use just a little bit smaller of a crease brush, something that's a little bit more precise. I need something obviously smaller because I just don't have a lot of space to really work with. So as you can see, I'm placing that on the outer third, and then what we're going to do is slightly start blending that color inward, not anywhere near the middle by any means, but just blend it so that it softens it. So as we continue to add colors, we create this really nice gradient effect, and those colors will all be blended together when we get finished with the eye look. And then here all we're doing is taking that big fluffy crease brush and just blending those two colors in, and we're going to move on to color 3, placing it right on that same area that we just placed color 2. So we're kind of stacking those colors, and here I'm actually using a little bit more of a precise and pointy brush. I absolutely love this brush from the Jaclyn Hill collection. It's JH34 is that brush, but it is amazing just because it really digs in and gets into where you want it to go, and you can see that it has that point. Same thing with this purple color. We're stacking that right on top of the last one that we used, and we're just going to start blending those colors inward a little bit, just like I mentioned earlier, just to soften the look and then create a little bit of a blended eyeshadow gradient effect. That's really what we're going for here. And then what we're going to do is blend those colors back in with the first brush that we used and move on to color 5, which we are taking a nice little shader brush so that you pat this color, if you will, all over your lid. And I want to say do it gently, but also put enough color on the edges of where your darker colors are so that you can blend those in. Again, they should fade nicely into each other. It should really be like a sunset on your eyes, as I've said many times in my videos. No matter what colors you're using, they really should blend in nicely together. You shouldn't have any harsh lines. So that's what I'm going back in to do here, is just to blend in, add a little bit more darkness and depth, and then blend in, and same thing here. And I'm not using any extra product, you guys. I did add a little bit more for the darkness and depth, but it was that same purple color, but we're not adding much of anything at all. So let's go ahead and move on to color 6, and this is our darkest of the colors. We're gonna, again, place that color, stacking it, if you will, on the outer third of the eye, and then we're gonna start to blend that inward, and you guys can see that it's really gonna create some darkness, and we will have to go back in and blend again, but that's the whole name of the game with anything that we're doing, is we're simply just putting on color and blending it in until it looks very beautiful. And oh look, we are done with that, and oh my goodness, now my whole face is on, and I'm going to show you guys all the products that I used for my face, which are all listed down in the description box below. So if you want to click on those, learn a little bit more about them, you certainly can. They will all be listed for you as usual down there below. So now we're going to go ahead and go back to color 3, and we're going to use a very small pencil brush to just place that color nicely under the eyes and then blend it out. And that is all we are doing here. We're not adding any other colors other than 3 and 4, which you'll see here in a second. And you're just going to place those one on top of the other and blend them until you get the darkness and the desired effect that you like. So this is one of my favorite things to do besides doing eyeliner, because it looks really awesome and it really softens any look that you have, especially if it's intense. We're going to line our waterline with this electric bluish NYX liner. I love these liners. They are so cool. I have quite a few flavors of them, as I say, versus colors, and I do like them a lot. It really changes up the look a little bit and gives you a little bit more of a pop to your eyes. And now we're going to go in with an angled brush and do our gel winged liner. I highly recommend doing a wing liner for this look. It really gives it some extra flair. So if you need some direction for hooded eyes, I can link my video for you above on winged eyeliner. We'll go back in with color number 7, which is strictly just for highlighting. So we're going to highlight that inner corner and then right underneath our brow bone like we normally do. And this you will really see will kind of intensify that look and bring out those eyes a little bit more. And now we're going to curl those lashes and throw on some mascara, and I'm using Urban Decay's Perversion today. But then I remembered I need to go ahead and set my face, and I like to do that before mascara so that I don't get mascara all over my face. And lastly, we are going to apply that mascara to finish off this look. And I also want to ask you guys too, my question for you in the comments is basically, if you are stuck in a makeup rut, where do you go for inspiration? I would love to hear from you down in the comments below, so let's definitely connect. And I think that's actually going to be a wrap for everything. So I thank you guys so much for joining me. And if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe to my channel, I would love for you to do that now. I also have a Facebook group that is a community of girls just like you and me, where we get together and share tips and tricks and memes and encouragement. And then once a month, I go live for my show, Contour and Converse. So we'd love to have you join us next time. So you can click the link down in the description box below. And of course, if you recreate this look, please tag me on social media. You know I love to see exactly what you come up with. And then we're just gonna take our hair down and get it all in the right place. You guys know this. I need to make sure my volume is still there. Give it a fluff and then show you guys a side profile here and a side profile there. And I'll see you next time on my channel. Hashtag Reform Tomboy Family. See you soon.
Always alone. You will always be there. Always alone. You will always be there.